Welcome to Firearms of America. Today, as you guys can see, I'm back here at Shooters in Fort Myers, Florida, about to do the review of another Ruger. Yes, and this it's such a small handgun that there's barely any Ruger today. Check this little thing out. This is LCP II, chambered in 22 LR. Yes, 2.75 inch barrel. 10 rounds on the magazine, single stack magazine right here, so hopefully no malfunctions at all. Let's load it up and do some shooting. So today I'm gonna shoot this, actually wanted to test this ammo for quite some time, didn't have anything in 22 LR, so this is not just a test for a handgun, and the review for handgun is also a test for the ammo, which is from Aguila. Yes, I think it's made in Mexico. Let's check, is it really made in Mexico? This should say somewhere here. Oh yes, Mexico. Okay, so Aguila from Mexico, 22 LR, 40 grains, and hopefully no problems with the handgun and no problems with the ammo. Now, I gotta say, single stacked, the reason why I'm talking about the reliability is anything that I reviewed in 22 LR that was not single stacked gave me problems. Unfortunately, it seems to be kind of like a pattern, and it kind of makes sense. It's just that small of a round. Whenever it comes to double stacking and even quad stacking, there was a magazine that I reviewed. It was a quad stack magazine for 22 LR. Yeah, believe it or not, 50 rounds. It was giving me quite a lot of problems. So hopefully no problems like this with the single stack. Another good thing about single stack magazines is they're super easy to load. I mean, loading this is like nothing. The only thing that I kind of wish that Ruger did with this magazine, because it's single stacked, I mean they could have easily implemented, is just have like a lever that assistance, like loading assistance lever that you pull down and it brings the spring down and you just load it up. I don't know why Ruger did not do it. Could have done it but didn't, which is whatever, it's fine. Now because this is 22 LR, I'm gonna put all 10 rounds in. Usually I shoot at 5.55, but 22 LR is cheap. So yeah, this is cheap. This is a cheap channel. Make sure to subscribe. Maybe when I get a little bit bigger channel. Wait, I can't load 10 rounds. Why can't I load? Oh, there you go. Barely 10 rounds. So yes, there you go. We got it in. Let's see what this thing can do. So got some untouched circles on the target. I'm gonna aim for this white little down here. Yeah, I'll save that orange one for a Glock. I have a new review coming up of this Glock 47, all new, which not much really knew anything to be honest. But anyway, let's do some shooting of this Ruger. See what this thing can do. Okay? Super easy to rack, I gotta say. This is like really easy to rack. Aha! Let's see if I can hit the target. There was no recoil, I just didn't expect it to. I gotta say, this is good stuff. Wow. Man, I'm really impressed with everything that Ruger's been coming up lately. Their new lineup is just awesome. The way it handles, the features, just the overall ergonomics and reliability too. As you can see, no problems at all. No problems. So that's a really good thing. Good thing on the ammo, good thing on the handgun. Let's start talking about the handgun. Check this little thing out. Let's start with the grip. As you guys can see, there is some stippling on the sides, on the back. Honestly, this handgun, if you didn't have the grip at all and you had to hold it with 2 fingers, you would still be able to shoot without any problems because there's literally no recoil at all. Like recoil does not exist in this handgun, so forget about it. You don't really need any aggression, but you do have it anyways. Now there is this thing I quite like here. As you can see, there are some serrations at the front of the trigger guard, which is very helpful because this is such a small handgun. And a lot of times, I mean, I have small hands, and even with my hands, it kind of doesn't fit. So I like to have on small handguns like this, kind of pointy finger, I guess, which I kind of broke it when I was climbing, so it's a little bit weak. But yes, have a grip like that. Just keep in mind, don't barrel. Okay, moving further, as you can see, there's a very nice beaver tail curve over here, which I do like quite a lot. It helps, again, getting the palm all the way up. You don't really need it here as much for the recoil handling, but it helps for overall ergonomics just because, again, the grip is so small. Now let's talk about the mag release over here. As you can see, this tiny little, everything is tiny here, so the mag release is super tiny as well. But what I really like about it is that it's spring loaded, so yeah, it just flies out when you press it. It literally just flies out. So you can do spat. Imagine John Wick with his handgun just doing like quick tactical reloads. Well, not like, well, whatever, you get the point. But you can do the quick tactical reloads here and take out the bad guy. take out the bad guys with this thing. Also, I wanted to kind of point out, as you can see at the bottom of the magazine itself, it has, yes, some aggression, which is very nice. I think it's very smart. A lot more gun manufacturers are implementing this. It helps, you know, just taking the magazine out, putting it in, just a little bit more grip area. Very helpful. Now, let's move on further. We have our slide release and the safety switch. They are not ambidextrous. In fact, nothing on this gun is ambidextrous. So if you're lefty, you'll have to kind of figure out the operation with the way you left-handed people do stuff, you know, whatever. Don't ask me, I'm not left-handed. Okay, so we have a very tiny, everything is tiny, but we have a very tiny slide release over here. As you can see, it's nicely serrated though. So, yep, it works. Kind of easy to catch, not that bad. The safety here is kind of weird. I wanted to point it out. Even right here. So check this out. Now we have the, there's nothing in the chamber, the gun is racked, but check this out. So it switches backwards. So now it's engaged, and yes, the striker inside is actually locked. So you can press the trigger, you can take out the magazine, you can put it in, you can even, wow, you can even rack the chamber. Check this out, with the safety engaged, but it will not fire. Now you probably wonder, why would you ever need something like this? I don't know, the other day I got a comment, for example, you know, let's say you have a round in the chamber, right? So I'm gonna take out the round in the magazine, right? The safety is engaged, Now the round is in the chamber. The safety is engaged, so it's not gonna fire, okay? But now, if I wanna take out the round out of the chamber, I can with the safety engaged. So if you're like super safe person, you're gonna appreciate this handgun quite a lot. And overall, the safety mechanism isn't bad, even though it kind of is weird, something you need to get used to, but the way it switches, as you can see, just boom. So you can actually, you know, it engages. To engage it is kind of a pain, but to disengage it, which is the important part, is very easy. So you can pull it out and go. Not too shabby at all. So let's put up some 10 more rounds into this magazine and do some more shooting. This takes forever to load the magazine, so I'll try to be fast. Now 22 LR. Okay, let's talk about some 22 LR a little bit. Obviously this is a tiny handgun. It's a micro pistol, it's a purse gun. Okay, it's a pocket pistol. Yeah, all of these things. It's like a wallet. Like this is my wallet, right? And this is a handgun. Yeah, so you can easily carry it in a pocket without any problems. I don't recommend doing that, but you can. It fits and it's super easy to conceal, super lightweight, super easy to carry. Doesn't mean though you should be carrying a 22 LR. Now, I wanna hear your opinions on this. I know there's gonna be a lot of opinions on this, but debates, healthy, respectful debates are welcome. And disrespectful debates are also welcome, because man, if you're a sissy, you probably shouldn't be watching these videos. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to be disrespectful in the comments, that's fine, go for it. And tell everyone how 22 LR is not a manly round. Yeah. I love 22 LR, I gotta say, I freaking love it. Why? Why do I love 22 LR? Well, because you can be super accurate with this. There's no recoil, it's easy to conceal, it's easy to carry. Would I ever carry 22 LR? Probably not. But I have to say, this thing right here kind of makes me want to reconsider as a second carry option. I carry a Glock 48 as a main concealed carry weapon, but as a secondary concealed carry weapon. I think this is like game changer. So let's do some more shooting, and then we will talk about the sights. We'll talk about the trigger. Okay. All right. So we are aiming at that little white circle at the bottom again. Tell me it's not a great concealed carry weapon. Secondary. Okay, so let's talk about the sights. I gotta say, the sights are pretty good. They're just your standard 3-post sight. Very simplistic, very, very basic. I mean, there's nothing for you to figure out, and you will get used to them pretty quickly. Now the slide, I wanted to mention a couple of things. As you can see, there are serrations at the back, there are serrations at the front. It's super easy to rack. I mean, just racking the slide is like look, you can rack it with just 2 fingers, pinky, like whatever, on your pants. No, I'm not gonna do that, but you get the point. You can rack it however you want. All right, so let's talk about the trigger now. As you can see, there is a kind of a pre-trigger over here, kind of like a safe action on the Glock. Nothing crazy. And then we have about 3.5 millimeters, maybe 4 millimeters, so very safe, very familiar travel, nothing crazy. And then let me double check the chamber. All right, we go into this stage where you're like, okay, what's gonna happen now? And there is, and it's not gonna do anything without the magazine in it. Okay, so back to it. All right. So we have the safe action, right? And then we have a little bit of a longer, actually I would say about 6 millimeters. This is quite long of a travel, of the pre-travel that is. And then, super crisp break. What? This is a good trigger. This is a fantastic trigger, check this out. I mean, you can't confuse this. This is, you know it's not gonna do anything. And then once you hit the wall, it just breaks. Excellent trigger, very, very easy to get used to. I mean, if you want to be fast like this, you can without any problems. You already seen that. And if you want to be accurate with this, you definitely can. No problems at all. Now, this is a single action trigger, and it might seem like it's single double action because there's actually an internal hammer in there, but no, this is a single action handgun. So the trigger is always super crisp. So let me have some ammo hanging around here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 7 rounds. My lucky number. No, actually it's not. I don't have a lucky number. Let's just load it up and do some more rapid fire. Why? Because I gotta enjoy rapid fire sometimes. And with 22 LR, you can enjoy the rapid fire all day. It's not gonna break your bank. Honestly, I really like it. I have to say my favorite 22 LR handgun was the new Glock 40. Well, not really new, but Glock 44, 22 LR, excellent handgun, no problems, very reliable. I think that's one of the reasons why I liked it. Still kind of bulky for 22 LR. I mean, you get all of that real estate in just 10 rounds. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. But this right here, I think is a game changer. Truly a game changer. Ruger. If you guys are watching, you're probably not, but if you are, great job. Also answer my emails, please, okay? So, 7 rounds, $7 million for 7 rounds. John Wick. Okay, so, let's go. Wait. Yeah, let's go. I love 22 LR. So let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think about this handgun right here? This little Ruger LCP II. I think it's absolutely fantastic. As a main concealed carry weapon, maybe not, but as a secondary, I think I'm getting one, one of these. Let me know what you guys think about this review. If you have any requests for reviews, drop them in the comments below. And if we get them in stock, I will be happy to address it. As always, thank you very much for watching. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video.